saying the disposable value of today's settlement. Jeff Bezos paid for all of it, of course. Jason Whitlock writes for and is part owner of a fantastic site called Outkick. He joins us tonight. Jason, you've been in journalism for a long time, so you know the power of it. You can really hurt people, and a lot of the time that's fine. But shouldn't news organizations be careful before training the bazooka on people much weaker than them? That's what bothers me.
We are supposed to be the voice of the marginalized and the weak, and nothing fits that profile more than a 17-year-old high school student.
Yeah.
But Tucker, I think as you alluded to early on, and Don Lemon's comment proved, this is all about Donald Trump. This is about that hat that the kid was wearing. And we have justified in the media anything that's against Trump is a positive. And the ends justify the means. Anything we can do to stop Trump because he may be an evil dictator, he may be this or that. It's such exploitation and a misuse and misunderstanding or just outright lying to the public. The President of the United States just doesn't have the power that we keep ascribing to him. The legislative branch, the judicial branch can limit the president. We have term limits. This isn't the next Joseph Stalin. This isn't Fidel Castro who ruled for 30 some odd years. This is a guy who can rule for 4 years maybe, 8 years at the most, and then he's done. And he can only do what our legislative branch and our judicial branch allow him to do. It's crazy. We have been so dumbed down by social media. Yeah. We don't even have a fundamental understanding of how our country operates.
That is such a smart point. I mean, I always give people a pass at being mad at politicians because I think you have a right to give the finger to the people in power. And that is, as you noted, that is our job in the media, is to hold them accountable. And I actually believe that. But you would think somewhere along the line someone would say, okay, there's a difference between a politician, in this case Trump, and the people who voted for him. He has power, they don't. No one says that.
But also, I'm just sorry, the ends don't justify the means when you're a journalist. We're held to a higher standard. We've been having a conversation in America the last 10 years, 7 years about, hey, police, we got to hold them to a higher standard. They take an oath, blah, blah, blah. As journalists, we take an unstated oath about a search for truth and our duty to inform the public so they can make informed decisions. We are intentionally misleading the public. President Trump, President Obama, Bush, Reagan, all their powers are limited. And there's only so long they can hold power in this country. We're not Cuba. We're not the old Soviet Union. These evil dictators that they think are going to just take over and Trump's going to just be this totalitarian that just runs this country down. No, he's not. 4 years, 8 years, it's a short time. We have survived so much worse if you consider, let's take their argument that Trump's the worst thing that ever happened to the presidency. This country has survived slavery. This country has survived a civil war. This country has survived rulership from the United Kingdom, Great Britain. We've survived the limits of rights. And we can survive 4 or 8 years of a president that Antifa doesn't like or the media doesn't like. They are whipping us into a frenzy and have whipped all of us into a frenzy. If we don't destroy Trump and anybody who supports him, America cannot continue. Are you kidding me? That's a joke.
Nicely put, as always. Jason Whitlock,